For sure. Okay.
Before we go, I try to eat one of those ants. It's something like, see something happen.
Okay. You bite a stone hand, and it just hurts your tooth.
Oh, okay. I follow the others.
Turning the corner, you can see it's a long corridor, and there are pools of sort of almost it's like putrefied water, very foul-smelling liquid on the floor, almost like sewerage in puddles leading down this hallway.
Okay. What do those guys see when they round the corner?
I'm going. Yeah.
Okay, well there is an archway leading into the darkness, and then there is a hallway that leads down.
I'm just gonna keep going down. I'm empowered by what happened in that other room, and I just think I'm invincible now. So
Okay.
I follow him.
Okay, getting to the end, it's just a dead end with a book on a shelf. That's sort of like, it's not, the spine isn't facing you, the cover's facing you.
Oh, that's weird.
I'll open it up without actually taking it. So open it with a finger.
Oh, you just sort of take off the
Yeah.
page. Okay, lifting off the cover of the page, sort of like there's words written on there, and as you read them, like a voice along with you sort of says them like out aloud, and it echoes through the chamber, and it just says, "You've gone the wrong way, friend." And then the book slams closed.
I think we've gone the wrong way.
Okay. Someone with low light vision might want to check out this dark room through the archway.
Okay, I'll do it. I've got my goggles.
I'll be right behind you.
Thanks, Yazu. Okay, I'll something like.
Okay,
Take a
well,
look.
as you peer, can you roll me a perception to see if you can?
Of
you
course. There we go.
Please.
Oh, a 7. It's not so bad.
Okay, looking into this dark room, you can't really see around the corners, but you can see sort of moving, sort of like mechanical things moving around just about. You can make them out as it glistens, and you can hear. Where's the thing here? Let's find the right sound. I really hate Roll20 sound section, gentlemen and
Fine.
lady.
Oh, my Roll20 just broke. I'm refreshing.
Okay. Okay, well that's apparently gone. My Roll20 is also broken. Bear with me. And there we go. I've sorted it, I just had to reload them. Okay, so yeah, peering sort of like through into this darkness, you can't make lots of stuff out. You can see what appears to be metal things moving around, and you can sort of hear them sort of moving.
Not wildly shooting my laser pistol through the door.
Like Earthworm Jim.
Actually,
Hey.
you say that we are. I am hearing the rumor of fingers.
You can hear like these robot things, and you can see light glistening off of them.
Eat
I do
dirt!
them, and they say,
Everyone in the
guys, I'm
vicinity!"
not going to enter this room.
What do you do? Sorry.
I turn to my comrades and say, guys, I'm not going to enter this room. It's freaking scary.
Okay, someone. I hold out my hand and I'm like, someone give me a flare or a glow bug. I'm going in. Anyone have any of those?
Anyone have a flare or a glow bag?
You saw.
I don't
wait,
need them. I've got low light vision goggles.
Does anyone have a survival kit?
wait a second. You
Oh,
suddenly see that the Thorax, act again like it is a rat. He looks around and he says something like, "Why are we here? I don't remember entering this place. What? Let's go home." And they just.
Oh, have we lost Nick? Oh, is it?
No, I just moved inside.
Okay. Do you give Yasaragi the glow bug out of your survival kit, Catherine?
Yeah, because I'm nice.
Okay, I still take it, but I don't deploy it because he's gone in.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm already in. Suicidal mission.
Okay. So yeah, like
Ooh.
you go into the room and you can't see anything, but you can just still hear these steps. Like it's so dark in there that you just sort of get glimmers of light bouncing off of metal back towards you.
Oh, actually, I have my Google, so actually I'm supposed to see clear what's around me, right?
Ordinarily, yes, but this isn't reality,
Oh,
and you're not even really wearing goggles in reality
yes. Why not?
because
Yes,
you're
I'm
not even
confident.
here. This is in your mind.
No, okay, but I mean, in reality, I have my Googles.
Yeah, you have your goggles, but in
Okay.
here you can't put them on technically.
Oh,
This is
okay.
all in your imagination.
Okay, so I just try to move around cautiously. No, something like one step at a time, and I'll try to sniff around to see if I smell something interesting.
I
Wait.
activate the glow bug.
Where do you move to?
Wait. This direction.
Okay, you just move your token.
I can see my token because it's inside the room. I lost my token.
Oh, you've lost your token.
Yeah, I have no idea where it is. I can't find it.
There you can now.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so I move it here. I like this.
And did
sound.
you say you deployed the glow bug, Yasu?
I activated it, I didn't throw it in.
Yeah, I'm throwing. You're just holding it in your hand.
Yeah, I'm just trying to illuminate in front of me, looking around.
Okay. As you illuminate the room, you can just see a bunch of these looking things, just like just sort of like almost like just mover shakers, just walking around the room, sort of stepping around the room. Like there's 6 of them, and they're just walking around like the edge of the room.
Fuck me, it's a mover shaker.
And they all have the mover shaker written on them.
Oh, wait.
I would
I've lost one of
imagine
them.
they're too big to actually go through the doors, right?
I imagine so.
I mean, like,
No.
by the laws of physics, as they regularly stand, they would look that way.
Yeah.
Right.
Just a
And
little
they
thing,
seem to be
I'm not able-
non-hostile.
In the middle of the room is a small trinket box.
Okay.
I pose the box.
You do what for the box?
I pause.
Pounce.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they
as...
start nibbling it. Something like,
As you pounce for the box, the robots just stop dead in their tracks
Oh.
and turn and stare at you.
oh shit. I look at them. Go back to work. This is not your affair.
They do not respond to this and just stay stood looking at the box.
What happens when I try to climb into one of the mover shakers?
It's completely sort of void and it's all locked up.
Okay.
You can see that there's nothing inside there, but they're moving and the whole thing's locked up. As if there was something inside
Sorry,
them.
I closed it for mistake the movie shaker image, but I'm not able to find it in NPCs on enemy NPCs.
What are you looking for, sorry?
The image of
Image.
the movie shaker. I actually close the window.
Oh,
and,
I'll load it. I can load it back up. They're not
Oh, okay.
technically. There you go.
Okay, thanks. I was. Okay, thanks. I keep nibbling the box and I try to open it.
Okay. And for every nibble that you take, the mover shakers just sort of look and take one more step further towards you. that was it. Nicolo's had enough. He's taken his heads off. He's gone. Like, fuck this. you-
Sorry, Enigma. My mother was asking me something. Can you repeat your last 10 words?
Yep. As you nibble it and try to open the box, every time you nibble it or manipulate the box, the mover shakers just take one more step closer towards you.
I throw my, I take my weapons in my hand and I point it to the box and it's kind of stuff like, not another move! I kill it!
And what does everybody else do in this situation? Are you all just stood outside of the archway?
Right.
No,
glaring
I
at
want to
them.
look
Good,
through this archway.
I'm going to, right, Tharax, between me and you, roll initiative. What I'm going to do, I'm going to teleport next to you, try and snatch the box from your hand.
No, it's mine!
Roll initiative.
No, I think we just need to do a strength check. You know, something
Wow.
like
Well, you will win.
I don't know, I have no bonus at all. in strength.
Looking through this archway, there's a statue of Ruff.
Who?
I'm talking to Yasaragi. Sorry. Looking through the archway, there is a statue of Ruff with his paw held out,
Okay.
sort of like open palmed like this.
I would like to try the door if I still...
Or in his case, open pawed.
If I still have time, I'd like to try this door before we all die.
Okay. Yeah, you reach out for the it's like a brass door knob on like an oak door.
Yeah, I'll just try to swing it open, I guess.
Okay. As you take the doorknob to open it, sort of the door opens and the knob's just like, "Hey, not so rough!" as you open up the door.
Okay.
And the door swings open and you can see a bit of hallway and it sort of leads off to your left. Your character's left.
Right, I look back towards the party to see what's happening.
Okay, me and Vita are litigating for the box, I suppose.
Okay, so Vita, have you gone over to Therax?
Teleported over and tried to snatch the box from him.
Fine.
Roll beta 1.
Okay, let me roll initiative. This is not going to end well for you, my friend. Yes.
Right, so I go to try and snatch it from you.
Well, actually, we roll initiative, so actually I act first, right?
Yeah, but you're not
So,
going to
like-
act before he's done anything.
You can
Yeah.
react. You can react before I try and snatch it from you. So what do you do?
Okay.
As you see me reacting to try and get it.
I see you approaching, and you just no. It's
No,
mine.
I don't approach. I appear in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Every time you move that box, the robots take another step forwards.
Right. In that case, I look behind me and go, "It's all yours, mate."
Every time you move it violently, they take another step towards you.
Okay,
I'm
I
gonna
try to pat.
I'm going to turn around to the moving seconds and go, "He's got it. It's all his. Get him, not me." And I'm going to
Okay.
sidestep back to the archway.
Wait, Enigma. I try to pat the box or something like.
You pat the box,
No, pat. Something like.
gentle.
Yeah.
If you're
see
doing it
if
gently,
something-
they don't move. They just stay stood.
I try to lick it.
Lick it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They don't react. They're just stood.
Are they
I
around
try to-
here now? Like,
I try to
Yes, they're a
open
bit
it.
closer.
really
Yeah,
slowly.
I'll just quickly freehand some dots. There's one there, and there'd be one there, one there, one there, one here, and one here.
I have some
I
problem
wave
to see this color.
To
One
the
Can you
party.
use something more?
yeah. Once they've moved forward enough, I'm going to walk around the edge of the room.
Yeah, can everyone get over to this door?
Okay, I come
pleasure.
and I take the box with me.
I mean,
No,
everyone
not you.
except Farax at this point.
Please stay away from me.
So,
Back off, rat! Get over there!
well, I guess
Okay,
if
wha-
that's happened, we just run.
So you
Okay.
run through the door with the box.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not moving it violently. I just taking it with me.
Okay. As you sort of leave the room, you hear the robots malfunctioning. Like you'd sort of hear short circuiting and so on, and then you hear them start walking again.
I get experience because I killed 6 of those bots.
And the room in front of you is, I believe it's an archway. I can't fully see it because
Yeah.
Samuel Ward's there, but I believe it's an archway. There we go. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's an archway, and it. Have a quick check here. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's. Oh, helps if I have this bit. There we go. And yeah, it's the room sort of is completely empty, but there's standing in the middle of it is Ruff, who's just stood perfectly still, but looking
Can
at
I
you.
ask who's Raph?
Ruff, I'll pull it up so you can see it.
Okay.
Is this here? It's Dr. Valcutta's robotic utility feline. It's his
Great.
robotic cat.
It looks awesome. Hey,
And
thanks.
he stood in the middle of the room, and I'm guessing Catherine Salrao is the first one to approach him, based on the tokens.
Can I go and pat him on the head?
Yes. Of
Okay,
course you
I
can.
follow you and I start petting you too. I like rats. Start licking you.
Rat!
Okay. It turns to you, Catherine. Or should I say he turns to you? And he says this here, and I'll paste it in just as I'm saying it. He says, "I am perfect, impossible, permanent, and guaranteed. What am I?"
Frickin' idiot!
I just shrug and start walking backwards away from him. I've not got the brain capacity to deal with this.
Okay, this is a little harder than the first. Just a little. The first was quite easy.
Okay, well, I completely out of character / at risk of Yasuragi embarrassing himself in a hushed tone. You know, I think back to the teachings of my mother, who was perhaps slightly spiritual in nature. And I kneel down next to Ruff and I say, consciousness.
Okay. He looks at you and he's just like, incorrect, and he vanishes, and then appearing in front of you are a bunch of almost like wastelander type creatures, but have no mouth. Well, one of them has no mouth.
Oh shit, that means stuff. Great, well, I just fucked us. I'm sorry, guys. I knew I shouldn't have tried to do the intelligence test. At least I can deal with these things.
Oh, it's fine, Yasu. You don't have to be angry. I was going to say potatoes.
I was
And,
guessing time.
As they sort of like, as he disappears, they appear in like a cloud of smoke, and they just start running after you all. Which means, again, ladies and gentlemen, once more, it is time to roll initiative.
And this time was not even my fault.
Not my
Holy
fault.
shit, I got 4.
Yes, a 6. I get forever. But let me see.
2.
For some reason, my turn thing isn't updating. Okay, you've got a 2. I'll have to manually add them in. Eric's got a 6.
How Ferrex
Ferrex
rolled the wrong
was-
thing.
Did he? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Farrak, Niccolo, can you roll me initiative, please?
I rolled it.
No, you rolled a 2d6.
Oh,
It's a 1d8.
why you do this to me? I'm going to roll 1. I know it. Oh. Well.
Okay.
Oh wait, I didn't select my. Wait a second. I have to roll it again.
It's okay, I manually added it, it's not a problem.
Okay.
I had to
okay,
manually
I
add
know.
them anyway. I just need to add in... Oh, damn that thing.
I can't find something that fits all those. It's guaranteed that for me. What's guaranteed?
It's always gonna happen.
Yeah, no, I mean, yes, I know what guaranteed
Oh, right,
means.
sorry.
I just can't understand what can be guaranteed, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, what can be guaranteed and perfect?
Well,
I-
actually, I was thinking about death.
I
Death.
have 2 ideas of what it could be. Either time.
Nothing is quite interesting as an answer. I was thinking about
Yeah,
death
just
because
from what you just said then, what can be guaranteed and thingy? Nothing can be guaranteed and...
I like this idea. I don't think that is the correct one, but I like it. I mean, I feel like it's incorrect again, but yeah, I'm for it.
Okay. Catherine, it is you to go first.
I start firing in all directions.
Well, at the moment you're around the corner from them because you're in the...
I'm
oh wait,
still
no,
firing in all
Wait,
directions.
no, you can't be there because
You were in the
strafed
center of the
thing, yeah.
room, then you backed
so-
away, but where
Oh,
did you back away
Yeah,
to?
where did you go to?
Back out or down to the corner or something?
Can you move?
I
Yeah.
went down to the bottom corner.
Okay.
I'm not on the turn order.
Are you not?
I rolled 7.
Just can you roll it again for me, and I'll just add it in as a 7 once it's rolled. My thing's gone a bit screwy. Right, just make it. You rolled a 7 again anyway. Okay, that's odd. It's still not added you. Alright, well, I'll.
Add him manually.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember how you add
I
manual.
think you right-click his token.
Ah, it is, yes. Right click token that turn. There we go. 7. There we go.
Oh, by the way, out of Tractor, I really love this idea of Enigma, of puzzle. It's really great. Good job, Enigma.
So there are 3 Wastelanders and a Nagura.
Can I identify the what is it called? An Agura? Is that right? Agura?
Yeah, Nagura.
Can I see that it's clearly a leadish thing, or more powerful, or something?
It's more muscular and it's taller.
Okay.
Okay.
It looks more monstrous than it's sort of. The others are like more humanistic, and this thing looks more like a muscular, slender man with no mouth.
Focus the mouthless beast!
Catherine, you'll have to. Who do you go to attack? Do you attack a Wastelander or do you attack the Nagura? Yes.
I
right.
start running towards the Nagura shouting, "Mouthless!" and fire at it.
Okay, it has an AC of 4.
Possible. Permanent.
If we survive through this, we're just gonna get torn apart by mover shakers anyway.
What should I be rolling?
It's an attack roll. So it'll ask for the target's AC, so that's 4.
Oh, okay.
And then it'll ask for all of your other bits, which is on your character sheet.
What would my attribute bonus be?
Dexterity?
Possible.
What are you trying to do?
Yeah, it'll still be none. It's an attack thing,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
but it'll still be none. Because it's definitely not con. So.
You fire wildly towards them, but nothing connects, and they just sort of the Wastelanders just sort of scream, and this thing just glares at you all and like starts sort of like moving around the place quite frantically. Samuel, what do you do?
Well, first of all, I move away. And then I'll shoot the thingy one. Let's see.
You sort of fire towards, and it just sort of shoots past its head. Or past its side, depending on where you aimed, of course. Okay. As your bullet misses them, the Nagura runs forwards and lunges itself towards Yasaragi. And yeah. Okay, so like it sort of flicks its arms down and just sort of tries to take like 2 swipes at Yasaragi's chest. So let's get all these calculations.
Motherfucker.
Out of tractor, someone, any other idea about the Enigma?
Can you say that again? Sorry.
Oh, not Enigma. Enigma like puzzle. I mean, I was asking to someone if he have any other idea about what can it be perfect, impossible, permanent, and guaranteed.
We're past that at this point.
Oh, you mean that we are not going to have to answer again? I mean something like once we kill this monster?
Wow. It swipes towards you, and as it does so, like it just sort of like flails at you, sort of like almost like it staggers forwards, and so it takes a double swipe, but they don't connect.
I would, in my mind, I think, as it's rushing towards me and it opens its arms with its claws flayed like this, I think I'm like, got your attention, did I? And then I just like burst my arms out and I block each attack coming in from each side and just look really badass. If I can do that.
Oh, you're so badass, yes.
Okay, as you do that, the Wastelanders look towards you and they just scream and they're just sort of like ah! And run towards you and Cat.
As soon as I hear that, I'm like, nope, nope, nope.
The Wastelander runs towards you, Cat, and let me just quickly pull up his. I believe it sort of again sort of like grabs its claws and sort of just takes a swipe down towards your face. And let me just pull out my attack roll. So we have
Did you run,
an
Casper?
AC of
Ow.
yeah. AC of 3. Oh, let me... Yeah, again, it sort of lunges forwards, and it sort of like goes to attack you violently, but it does not connect, or you can describe how it does not connect if you so wish.
I run away as it's lunging towards me and hide behind Samuel.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you
Aw.
can't move.
You can't
Duck
move. You
or
can't
dodge
move.
or
Yeah,
something.
you can duck or dodge. You can't run away.
Okay, then I roll on the floor.
You sort
Out
of
of
just
the
roll
way.
under. Okay.
You do a barrel roll.
Do like a
Like-
static video game roll, like where you roll against a wall and you just somehow
You
don't move.
should have done something awesome like a backflip.
Would have
Okay.
fit your character.
As that's doing that, one Wastelander runs towards Yasiragi, and the other one runs down towards where Farax is.
Why me? What's doing nothing?
So, I shall roll for the attack on Yasiragi.
So I've just like pushed this thing away. Oh my god.
Yeah, as you've sort of blocked and pushed away the Nagura, a Wastelander sort of runs and screams and sort of slashes down across your chest,
Jesus.
and sort of as it does so, it sort of like rips through your sort of like your clothes, and its sort of claws just bury itself into the floor. And let me roll for damage.
Good luck, Yasu. Don't die. We love you.
And deals 3 points of damage to you, sir.
Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it.
And the other Wastelander, which runs over to Ferax and jumps up into the air to attack him. And Ferax 3, 1,
It's not going to do it. Don't worry.
and it just
Wow.
it just misses.
I told you.
So
told
it
you.
like it jumps over you and lands in between you and Samuel. Like it just misjudged the entirety of like where it was going. Just so violently wild, it jumps over you and misses.
Anyway, sorry, Enigma. Can I ask you something?
Yes. Very quickly, 'cause
Um,
it's Vita's turn.
No, okay. Let him play. I ask
Okay.
you later.
Vita.
Right, yeah, I'm looking over my situation.
Just
Look
outbound,
at the
huh?
mouse has died. Hang on.
Got a mouse related issue.
Right, okay. Let's have a look at the old measuring tape. Am I allowed to,
There's 3 feet in a meter, so you're perfectly able to run into that room.
well, teleport into the room.
Or teleport to the room, by all means.
But I'm having to think.
Will teleport not be an action though?
Yeah, it would be an action.
Mm-hmm.
Not a movement. Oh, son of a bitch. Right, okay. I'm gonna sidestep.
Okay.
Use
Do
the part of the archway's cover. Gonna draw out the old shotgun.
Hey, are you just gonna walk there? Yeah.
And which one are you taking aim on? That one there. Okay.
Do I get any bonuses for firing it this close?
You do not know.
Well, I'm just gonna
'Cause
fucking.
that's its actual range. So yeah, its AC is 9. So
Sorry.
Boom.
Oh!
I hold it down.
Perfectly, my friend.
I read it myself, hold it with both my hands, and unload all 3 barrels.
okay, roll me damage.
Oh man, let's do it. Good 8.
That's the amount of damage.
That's
Well,
quite
it's
the
not
amount
very
of
low.
damage. You just it pretty much just vaporizes. You know that scene? Have you seen the original RoboCop, Tom? The first
have.
RoboCop.
Oh,
You know when the guy gets dipped in that like wastewater and then he hits him with the car and he just sort of and he bursts. It's just like that. It just literally goes and just bursts everywhere. Like bits of guts and ooze just spray all over Yasuragi and Catherine.
More importantly, how do the other enemies react to this first blood situation?
This is very true.
Have some of that, fools.
Get wrecked.
Well, we are Kingdom Monster, maybe we are just going to be enraged.
Quite tricky. Let's do the roll because it's possible. They have no reaction to it.
Of course.
We tried.
And Ferax, it is your turn.
Okay, I have my gun in my hands and I just turn to this guy, the one that pounds me, and just land between me and someone, and I shoot in his back with my gun, using the fast. Okay.
Okay, yep. Roll the attack. They've got an AC of 9.
Okay, thanks. Okay. 9. Attack bonus 1. Combat skill. Let me check. 0. This is not my lucky day. I just
Yep.
miss it.
Yeah, you fire
Maybe
and
I
it
eat
does.
someone.
Yep, can you roll me again then, please?
No, wait, I was just kidding.
No, roll me again.
Wait, I
Sorry,
didn't have to
someone-
roll
I'm really sorry.
earlier
It
to
wasn't
shoot
intended.
past Ferax.
Who didn't?
Me, when I missed the mask, Ferax was in line of sight, I think, and you didn't make me roll to hit.
No, I'm not sure because I was, something like I was here and it was here and you were shooting by there, so I went here and it was not behind him. It was, something like were there and you were here, so you were this and you missed it, but I was not behind him.
Enough talk. Roll
I'm
me.
not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah, sure.
There
Well,
was
you
a-
can roll
I
if you
have
want.
been paying attention. If I didn't say it, there was a reason for it. So roll me up.
Could be because the mask was tall. Like
Thank God.
floating
My
high
AC
up.
was 7 as well, so that was 13. So
Okay, but I think I didn't hit you anyway.
No, he didn't.
I know.
Okay, Yasaragi, it is your go. Finally, sir.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to shoot the thing again. The same one, the mouthless creature.
The mouthless bastard.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's all my training allows me to do in this situation is just fire more plasma rounds in its direction.
Okay, it has an AC of 4.
4, yep. Attack bonus 3. Oh, I love that attack bonus. Combat skill, attribute bonus, no penalty. 24.
Oh. Wow. Roll me
13!
damage. Wow. Okay, let me my thing here.
That's good. Yes. Good job.
Okay, you describe me this attack.
Okay, so this is how the scene goes. This one rushed me down, did its double claw attack, and I was like, whoa! And then as soon as it got like pushed backwards out the corner of my eye, I see this other one approaching, and I'm like, no! And it's like, oh! And I get sliced, and then I like pull its claw out of my chest, and there's like a spray of blood into the air. And after I've pushed it aside, I just ready Mad Dog again, and I'm like, see you in hell, you motherfucker! And I just like try to vaporize
That was
this thing.
great.
Yeah.
Can we have a bonus of 1 damage because of interpretation? That was really great.
There is no need. He cleaves this thing like in twain. It is just
Yes.
like shoots it in the chest, and like literally like the upper half is like completely separated from its lower half. As it falls backwards, it sort of looks at you with like those glaring eyes, and its sort of head just sort of like and its shoulders roll and land the right way up, and then it just puffs into smoke and disappears.
Nice.
Catherine, your go.
I'm gonna attack this dude here. Oh shit! How do I?
Make sure your arrow's selected.
I'm gonna attack the one that's in front of Yasu.
Okay.
I run towards him, firing my plasma pistol.
Okay, they have an AC of 9. Roll an attack roll, and when it says target AC, put in 9.
I believe she hits.
Maximum
22.
damage.
You do hit. Now, roll your damage, which is your weapons damage. So for you, it's a 1d6.
Good effort.
You just like that to her. Good effort.
Okay. Okay, yep. You fire it, and it sinks into its chest and just leaves like a gaping hole in its chest, and then it sort of looks down at this hole in its chest and looks back up at you and just screams in your face.
Oh, that's quite intimidating.
And Samuel, it is your turn.
I shoot the one in front of me.
Okay, I just need to, for some reason, because I'd only added it for that one and I've removed it, I just need to roll the initiative for it again. I know what it was 5. I'll change that back to a 5. There we
User in your channel timed out.
go. Oh, someone's timed out.
Catherine exploded.
No.
Oh dear.
She's too scared by the scream.
The scream has
Yeah,
actually
she fainted.
penetrated her mind. Okay,
User
Samuel,
entered your channel.
Oh, she's back.
Are you back,
Sorry,
Pat?
my internet
Oh.
cut out.
Wow, Samuel, what a roll. And which one is it you're targeting?
The one right in front of me.
Okay.
That wouldn't be damage.
AC of 9.
I've already hit.
Oh yeah, so you have. I do apologise, I don't know why I said AC of 9. Yeah, roll me your damage. Right. Makes no difference. He's fucked. Describe to me this shot of awesomeness.
Well, it's not quite as good of an aim as before, so my barrel's like slightly wavering from side to side. Not quite as good. And then again, I go to fire, so it spins up. It doesn't make a loud noise. Then it just the round flies off.
Okay. It contacts its like this area, like up ahead, and literally it just separates the neck and the head from the body, and it flies back, and the like lower body just explodes, and the head goes flying over and just hits Farax.
Why? I mean, yeah, it is good. I start to eat the body part, but not so many.
Got me to roll again?
For what? What are you rolling for?
Barracks?
Why?
Oh no, I was saying the head hit him. Like the head went
It's
off.
true
the head.
that he is in like he's directly
Yeah.
behind it.
I deliberately didn't move.
Would the bullet go straight? I suppose. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can roll for it. I guess it would go straight through him.
Mag
Why?
rifle has got to be like a
Yeah, I'd
Close
imagine
to
like
a
it'd be.
sniper
Yeah, so like
rifle.
it wouldn't be like a laser pistol like what Cat's got, where it would absorb in.
well, I think a plasma projector would penetrate as well.
No,
Yeah,
wait,
plasma,
I mean,
a
you
plasma
don't have to
projector.
roll
A plasma
pistol.
projector.
Ah, a pistol
You
maybe.
don't have to roll the damage. You have to roll the
Yeah, I
See
didn't roll
if you
damage.
hit him.
That's not
Yeah,
damage.
it was
No,
hits.
he's rolled for a hit, but he missed.
You're fine.
Okay, so roll for me. Okay. I see a 8 and I thought it was a 4. Okay.
You just
Okay,
took
next.
a dome to the dome.
This
give me a second, but I have to
This,
write a note about
Wastelander
this somewhere.
that looks down at its hole in its chest and looks up and screams at you, Catherine. Like runs over to you, jumps up in the air, takes out its sort of like claws which flick and glisten, and it swipes down towards your belly. Like as it comes down, it tries to do like an uppercut into your gut. And we shall roll. AC.
Ouch.
These rolls today, like,
It's gonna be 1 again next.
ooh,
And it cleaves in and I guess sort of hits your hip. And it sort of like lands on the floor, punches the ground, and then looks up at you and screams again.
The one in front of you is dead, right, Kirk?
Yeah, I've just got to delete it. It hasn't removed the turn, that's fine.
when's the second roll for them running away? There's 2 times, isn't there?
Oh, when
After
50%
half.
casualties.
Yeah, it's when 50%, which would be... Actually, yeah, it would be now.
This thing may have run. We could retcon. If you
Yeah.
wanted to.
It's possible. I doubt that it will have, but I'll roll for it regardless.
Okay.
It literally has to hit 12 for these things to run. And it's your turn, Tharax.
Okay. I reach behind the monster and I just shoot him in the back with my gun, screaming something like, for me, you look like... wait. For me, you look just like food. And I shoot. Yay! Well, wait. I put a 2. That's too much. It's just 9 plus 1 plus 0 plus 2.
Yeah,
No, plus...
it'd be 25. Okay, roll for
Yeah,
damage.
25. It's 1d10 plus 2 because of a burst. Roll 2. Wait, a second. Yes, okay. Oh. 5.
You couldn't move that far, by the way.
Yeah, he could.
I
It's
could.
feet. He could. It's
Oh.
Yeah,
feet.
the
3
game
feet in a meter.
game
Oh, I
system
see.
operates in feet though.
What was that, sorry?
The game system operates in feet. He can only
The
move
rule
15
set.
feet.
He can only move 10. He's heavily
10.
encumbered.
Alright. He can
I
move...
thought it was meters.
No, feet.
It was feet.
He
I
can
didn't
only
move 10.
move to there. So he would... Not that it matters, but...
Well, we can put him there.
I guess
It's
he
just-
could shoot round me, whatever. Maybe I just dive on my belly. Take the
Yeah,
shot!
it's fine. Well, actually, I hit him, so it's fine because Yasu was in the line of sight, but I was aiming at the monster and I actually hit him.
You aim your gun at the monster and fire at it. As your bullet sort of hits its chest, it sort of like goes. Sorry, I just saw my cat behind Cat. Goes into its chest, like next to where Cat is, and it just sort of cleaves the top part, and like the abdomen just sort of explodes outwards, and it falls to the floor and disappears into a puff of smoke.
Oh, I
and-
killed it.
Indeed you did. And as it does disappear into a puff of smoke, a small trinket box appears where it once was.
I
I think-
pulse on the box and I collected his cube.
Oh, damn it! Can I kick him in the head?
Yes,
No.
you can. Yes, you can. Of course.
No, I don't.
Always, you
Fine.
can always kick people in the head.
I don't actually. That's fine. That's all right. Yeah, I'm still just carrying mine. I overheard the conversation before, and Dr. Valcutta didn't say anything about opening the boxes. He said collect them, and inside of a hallucination. I'm also not really curious about the imaginary things that are inside them. It's not going to be very useful as soon as we wake up. If there's anything there. But, you know, whatever. If someone wants to look inside it, they can
Do it far away from me.
take it from me and do it, I guess.
It's just you don't want to open it. Okie dokie, let me pull
Oh,
up my
okay.
paper.
But there was the thing that I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you which was the solution of your enigma, actually.
What was the what, sorry?
How do you because in Italian you call this kind of games where you have to answer a question enigma. So
Well, yeah, they are enigmas, or riddles,
Yeah.
or puzzles.
okay, puzzles. I mean, which was the answer for your puzzle?
I can't. What was the answer for that one? I can't tell you.
He
Well,
might
you
tell
didn't-
us in the
you didn't-
future when
Yeah,
we're long
you didn't
beyond this.
you didn't answer it, but I can't tell you whilst you're in the game.
I'm curious.
I
Do
wrote-
you all leave that room? You don't look in that
No, no.
room?
No, I'm looking at the mover shakers because we heard them malfunction and then resume
Yeah.
walking. I don't know what changed in here, whether they will
Oh.
attack or not.
Well,
Okay.
I was going to try and get here before Ferax. But if he's already here, I'm going to stay out of the room.
I'm just
Okay.
watching.
So let's see what happens.
Yeah.
And I tried to do a weird game. I take the box that was inside the room and I lucky, like do something like I put it inside and I put it out. Put it inside, put it out. Inside, out, inside, out, out, inside. You know, just to see if something changed.
User in
Okay.
your channel timed out.
It was too much for Cat to handle.
He's like, no, I've had enough.
User entered your channel.
Okay, she's back.
Are you back, Cat?
I'm back. Wireless is great.
Okay, so yeah, every time you put it into the room, they stop and look, and then when you take it back out of the room, they continue walking.
Okay, before he does anything else, I'm gonna walk into this room to here and see if they do anything.
They do nothing. They continue walking around the room.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the other side.
I think we should give all of our boxes to Vita, and then we should all go through the room and be ready to receive you on the other side, and then you should run through and teleport if necessary.
Alright?
No!
Take the
They
box.
are mine! I'm not going to give you!
Ferex, you can
Listen,
carry them
you
for the rest of the...
Damn rat! I'm backing around! I want to get out of this goddamn nightmare!
No! You don't shake the hand, and now you're not taking my boxes!
Is... Got more than one?
What?
Yeah, he's got two
You
now.
got more than one?
I've got one,
yeah, he's
which
got
I
two
just gave to
boxes.
you. He's defending
What?
two.
Right, prove it to me. Show me these two boxes.
No.
You lying to me? I don't think you have two boxes.
I may be mad, but I'm not stupid. I just ran with my boxes out of the room.
Oh no.
What?
Well, Matt's gonna tell you what, I'm pretty sure.
You go to run through the room.
Yes.
Okay. Well, as you run through the room, the robots see you and chase you down and corner you. So if you were going around,
Wait,
I
hold
imagine
on.
you were going.
Well, does it even matter? There are 6 of them. I was gonna say, is it an opposed athletics check? But it's 6v1, so...
He can try. It's possible that
Wait.
he may make it through.
We could have got through all of this without anybody going through there with boxes.
Yeah, we could, but...
Right there.
Because the goddamn rat didn't want to play the game.
Okay, when I see the robot that they are chasing me, I take the box and I launch it to Vita.
Oh, now you want me to have the box.
So you,
Yes! No,
you-
it's all yours!
you throw the box.
Yes, to Vita. It's a passage.
Okay. But Vita, can you move your token to where you are then? Because at the moment he's just throwing it towards an empty doorway.
Exactly, I wasn't there.
So yeah, it lands. Yeah, in that case, the box lands here because that's the only place it can land, even if it hits the wall.
I just step over the boxes which are on the ground and then look back over my shoulder. I'm like, Vita, get them.
Righto.
No, wait. I just tossed you the one that they were chasing me for. The
They're
other
chasing
one,
you
the
for
one-
both, I'm pretty sure.
But how do you know which is which? They're identical boxes.
Oh, okay.
You wouldn't know
so
which one you were
I
throwing.
just tossed you one. Can I do something like a 50% roll to see if I toss you the right one?
No, you can roll me a luck to see if you were lucky enough to have thrown the right one.
Okay. Wait, luck. That's not there. The hashtag luck is not.
Hashtag save.
As a,
Okay, hashtag save.
What was that, Vita?
Okay,
Your luck save is 13, Farax.
Okay. 14. And they have to go above a 14 to do it.
Greater than 13.
Yeah, it'll say.
No mic, Matt. You're muted. Matt,
Success, I believe, if you get it.
hello? Is this
If
me?
it was a lag spike, a big lag
Hey.
spike.
Say that
Didn't he
again,
fail?
Matt.
Oh, did I spike out?
Yeah.
No,
I've
yeah,
no
or
idea.
it was you, or
Yeah,
it was me, but I didn't
you
hear
throw the wrong one, and they still just walk towards you.
I tossed the other one.
You throw both, so you've thrown both
Yeah, I
of them.
scream and I
up
toss
here.
everything. I even toss my rotten dead end to the wall.
He's just there emptying his inventory like.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you throw the box, and they just sort of they follow the box with their eyes, and then they just walk towards the box.
Fuck this shit.
I just start running through then, I guess.
Still, have you still told me to pick the boxes up?
You've got them both now, right?
Right, in that case.
No, he threw them against the wall. Yeah, Vita wasn't there.
I
They-
told Vita to pick up the first one before,
Yeah.
and then if whilst I was here, if he threw the second one and in roughly my direction, I'll try to catch it and pass it back to Vita before I step out, like, to confront these things.
Okay. See, I'm guessing the catch would probably be athletics. I'm guessing. Catch be athletics? Running,
Yeah, I
jumping, climbing,
guess so.
swimming. Other feats of athletics or acrobatics.
Okay,
I
I'll
believe
try.
so then. Modified by your dexterity for hand-eye coordination, agility, and reaction
I'm not very good at
speeds.
this.
Yes. Wow.
You don't
this is
even
amazing.
you literally you don't even look at the
Yeah,
box.
I don't.
You just catch it. Sort
I'm
of
still
like it's sort of
okay.
coming
No,
towards you, and
This
you
is the
just-
scene. I'm looking over my shoulder at Vita. Vita's just picked up the first one, and then I just like hear the other one flying through the air, and I just go whoosh, and then just pass that one to you as well.
Have you seen that thing on People Are Awesome where he catches the baseball? He just does that.
You know, okay,
Yeah.
I've seen the best one, which is where you have your kitchen knives in one of those things, and you like put all of your knives in a really thin
Oh yes.
gap. A guy takes a knife, throws it blind over his shoulder into one of those knife holders, which is like a couple of
Awesome.
millimeters wide. It's crazy. Anyway,
Right.
Are you still actually here, Kat? Because your camera's gone on roll 20.
I see her.
Well, I'm still here. I've had to reload a bunch of times. I keep disconnecting.
Okay. As long as you're still there and everybody else, it's not greatly of importance.
Um,
So
this, super-
you pass it to Vita, and then I'm guessing you run.
No. I want to stay between Vita and the robots whilst he extracts the boxes.
I'm gonna go fucking hell. But
I
teleport
don't
right
think
to
it's
the
a good idea to run with a box. Maybe we can just try to find out. Okay.
15 meters is.
I'm having a spike
You
again.
can imagine the scene. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna put them both in my pocket, and I'm gonna do this before I do it. Hello,
Okay.
fuck faces. Fuck you, mover shakers. I never liked you anyway.
And I'm guessing, do you try and run through the whole thing?
Hey.
Yeah, do you try and run through?
He said
Oh,
he used
teleport.
his level 2 one.
Oh, you
Oh.
teleported.
Yeah, teleport. No, I use my I use
What?
on one.
Level 1.
15.
Level 1 to 10, so you would have got to the middle of the room.
Right.
Oh.
But it's mastered, so you can just use it again anyway.
Right to the middle of the till they've gotten close to me. Middle of the room. Poof.
Oh,
Are there any in front of me?
Yeah, they're just walking towards you now. Like they're now leaving where Yasu is, and they're just sort of walking towards you.
I scream something. Act like you. Wait. Act like if you're dead. I won't attack you. It's like for beers.
Okay, let's all be reasonable here. I'm not gonna, let's let's talk this through, Mover Shaker. I'm gonna call you Terry. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you Simon, and I'm gonna call you Vegan Steve.
Vegan Steve.
No,
Okay.
Vegan Steve. You don't want to hurt me. You're a vegan, right? Basically, buying time. When they get close to me, I'm gonna teleport right at the last minute.
Okay, Terry gets closer and closer and like raises its arm to hit you, and I'm guessing you teleport as he's like raising his arms.
Yes, I'm going to let out a girlish scream.
Okay, and once as you teleport, they literally just stop, look towards the door, and then look back at the positions they were in, and they start making their way back to march around the room.
I just exit the room then.
Okay.
So, are we shaking these stone hands, or are we working our way back to the original portcullis through which you teleported so graciously through?
Let's shake hands.
I'm in the mood for meeting an old stone gentleman. Let's go and have a chat with him.
Okay, I grasp a stone hand.
Yeah, I take the one on the right again.
I'll take whatever's free.
Same.
Okay, so
sorry,
you all. Oh,
I give my best handshake.
One second. Before doing that, I go back into the room and take back my, the dead hand that I tossed. And then, I mean, I was almost forgetting. When I come back and I do my handshake.
Oh, okay.
I won't
You-
leave my dead hand.
You
alone.
each shake the hands at the same time, right? Do it
Mhm.
individually all at the same
Yep.
time. Okay, as you're all shaking the hands, they start sort of slowing down, and then they start to sound almost like stone on stone grinding, and then you just hear like a very, very bizarre sort of creaking, weird moaning sound, sort of like a, and then you all sort of just appear in a dark room. And I will light
I'm
up a
blind!
small.
Should we do our first break at this nice
Yeah.
moment?
Yeah, sounds great.
area?
Need
And I
something
will
to
light
eat.
up that bit there. There we go.
Before we break, I'm just gonna shout, "I'm fucking blind! It's a trap!"
They gouged out my eyes!
How did they do that? I didn't feel a thing.
And just as you get into this hallway bit behind you, like 5 hands, and they just wave like this, and then sink into the wall and vanish.
To be
Well, we need to be
bastards.
more polite. We say hi to us.
or they're saying bye to you.
Well, I broke roll
And
20 again.
that's
so-
where.
I just hope it's a hi and not a goodbye. Something like you're going to die in a horrible way.
And
The
that's where we're
helping
going to
hands.
take a break.
10 minutes, guys.
Yep, 10-minute
Down.
break. So at 1:30.
Break time.